Hey guys, Mitsurugi Jones back again with another look at Mordheim, City of the Damned. We are on currently update number 3. Now, number three. What do we get in update number 3? Well, they did do a little bit of an upgrade to the graphics. As you can see, it looks a little bit better. You're not missing any holes in characters. There's a little less clipping. There are still some awkward angles to things at times, but for the most part you do actually get to see the animations when they take place. They also are doing a max ranked Warband. This, I think, ladies and gentlemen, is a huge mistake. Essentially what they're doing is they're allowing you to have a rank 10 Warband. So all the characters, you can test and try out them at pretty much max, at the max that they can get. This would be tantamount to getting, Final Fantasy X and having all of your characters at their max level and play that way, just to try it out, just to see, And I don't know about you guys, but when I was young, there were times when I'd go and I go, oh wow, I get this cheat for this particular game, and then I'd use the cheat, and then the game ceased to be fun. Now, since this is player versus player, I could see where it could be beneficial, if they're at max 10 and you're at max 10, then it's more exciting or interesting. But part of what do I enjoy in games is to gain that experience and to level that up and to slowly build the character and then get the ultimate gratification of obtaining that. Not just, oh, okay, well, I'll just click this button, I'll be level 10, and yay. So you will not see that in the video. I just went ahead and kept my original guys. Again, there's no experience. I do see some dropped loot, but you can't pick it up. So it's almost like they're taunting or teasing you. Like you're a kid with your parents, you go into the candy store and they're slapping your hand every time you try to pick up a bag of Skittles. It's just not cool, you know what I mean? But that's okay. The game is still fun. They did introduce 3 new maps. I am playing the Middle Bridge now, which is a pretty cool map. They also have the Great Library, and I can't remember the last one. They've also added some new music elements when you're in the actual hideout, which, not a huge feature, but it is nice. Hopefully when the game gets in full gear, it is nice. It breaks up the music a little bit, because otherwise you're listening to the same thing over and over again. So it is the Unity 5 engine that they are using. It still doesn't look that sweet to me for it being a Unity 5, so I'm hoping they do put a little bit more polish into that as well. But that being said, the game still rocks. It still has that super uber creepy feel to it, with corpses hanging out of trees, people on spikes on the side of walls, creepy growth from the underworld wrapped out, and even that, you see that was an awesome green, eerie glow moon in the background. But we'll go ahead and get into the actual match that I'm playing now. So we have the Mercenaries. That is who I'm playing, and this is pre-recorded, so I'm going to go ahead and ruin this for you guys. I win, okay? In fact, I believe I smoke them, if I'm not mistaken. I don't remember. They may have nerfed the Mercenaries just a little bit, because it seems like I was hitting a lot more often, or at least had a higher percentage chance with my archers and gunners before, which doesn't do a ton of damage, but now they miss an awful lot, or at least they have a lower percentage of hitting, which is kind of a pain. But they were a little OP to begin with, so I can understand where they nerfed it. Hopefully they'll balance that back out, so it's, maybe they'll pull back some of the nerf, so to speak. But as you can see here, this was the best, I believe, chance I had was at 69%. Most of the time, with my main character, the guy with dual pistols, he had next to no chance of hitting half the time. I ultimately ended up getting frustrated and changing almost all of my ranged units into their different weapons, switched it over so that they had, an axe and a shield, or whatever weapon it is that they use for their melee. So, as you can see here, I have got this rat over here trapped in a corner. And downstairs I also have one who's falling into my grasp. Another thing I noticed when I played the AI was that it didn't seem as good as it used to be. It made some really strange decisions. Now, it was a little glitchy before, but it seems to have gotten worse, but I can't say for sure. If it got worse, it didn't get, it's not like it's horrible, it's still not that great. Maybe went down, maybe downgraded just a little bit, like lost maybe, a weekend binging party amount of brain cells, and got just a little bit more poor at tactics. As you can see, my big brute here is going to come over here. We're going to put a wallop on this little dude here with his little rat armor. Doesn't stand a chance. Now he could bite my ankle, but we'll see. I don't think so. Oh, yes. I love that overhead swing. Now, it looks like they have, as you can see, improved the graphics. It's a little bit more, you see a little bit more texture to things. A little bit more crunch. It looks like they ditched the helmet that the mercenary ogre had, but that's okay. You get to see all his big and nasty teeth. I don't think he would be very good at swinging that big old hammer in that little cavern, but that's okay. I'm pretty glad they didn't penalize me in that particular situation. Otherwise, he would have been toast. The little rat would have had places to move around him and destroy him, nibble off his ass before he could recover or turn around. So now I'm going to go find... I need to find me some guys. Oh, here's one right here. Let's take care of this. Can I? Now let's just go ahead and attack him. I was thinking I might ambush, but he might turn around, run the other way like a chicken. And instead I'll give him a nice little tap with a hammer to the forehead. And only one swing for him. Now, here we go. We got the dual guns. Nope. I'm sorry. That was just a little delay. They show your main character most of the time when it's the enemy's turn, unless they hop on the screen, and then they'll show it from that NPC's perspective or one of your minions' perspectives. And the mage is trapped between two rats here. The good thing about that is that the mage is actually pretty kick-ass, even as a melee character. I mean, he can hold his own anyway. He's kind of like a ranged unit where he does get to attack. He gets to attack twice. You can also cast spells. Right now I only have the Blinding Light and I believe Lightning, Chain Lightning or something like that, that I can use. But for whatever reason, it seems like the staff, to me, has done more damage more consistently over time with its percentile chance to hit. Now you could get the big payoff with the Lightning spell, but it seems like it misses more often than not. So if you're looking for DPS or damage per second, I would stick probably with the staff at this point. Now, if he was a little bit further away, it may change a little bit, but in this game, I got stuck right up in on those two rats, and they surrounded me pretty quickly. But that's okay. I rally my troops to that area and help take care of that. And here we go, big badass mace. Ooh. Okay, not as good as I wanted to. Only one shot, so we'll go with the 20%, 26%. Parry chance. And here we go, back to our main guy until we see a little movement. Still couldn't really tell where they were at. And here, I knew they were going to come after the guy with the dual pistol, so I put this guy in ambush, and it looks like it paid off. I guess that guy just didn't see it there. I'm not really sure why he decided to do that, because it looks like I have cordoned off another guy to surround. Now, he may get another little rat troop in there, or the Skaven. I apologize. I understand I'm calling them rats instead of Skaven, but to me, that's what they look like. They look like giant rats. So, I mean, if this is a role-playing video or something, I would probably call them by the proper name, but right now they just look like big rats to me, and they need to be squashed. So, here we go. 57%. Seems like he's so close that should be a lot higher. Especially considering the amount of damage that the dual pistols do, don't seem to be what you would think. If somebody's going to shoot you point blank with a blunderbuss or a musket, it seems like it would do an awful lot of damage. And here we have 45. Again, super close. I was excited for a second thinking at 69%, but no! 45% it is. So let's take a swipe at him. Oh, and the blind rat dodges the missile. So let's go ahead and reload, and no extra shots for you. So let's go ahead and, you know what, I'm going to switch weapons at this point because I'm getting sick and tired of my low percentile chances. Better just to try and gash him with an axe. And as you can see, as I said, the loot right here, no actions available, so you don't get to pick up any of that. There was a time when it looked like you could pick things up, but even then you still can't pick things up. So it's kind of a pain in the balls. And it looks like Dungeon Defender 2 is doing a talk tonight. I haven't played that one game yet, but I'm thinking about it. I see that pop up an awful lot, which when that happens, it normally means the developer is actually pretty interested in talking with the community about their game. Which generally leads to a better game. Not always, but generally. And again, I can't shoot. I guess, oh, here we go, 35%? Yeah, a rifle, 35, ooh, 45%? I guess we'll go for it. It's a little bit too crowded in that area for him to sneak by anyway. Ooh, and I do take the hit for 31 there. So I am pretty happy that I tried my, my 45 percentile. And little rat, man, you gonna run away? You gonna skitter? See ya. I'll be finding you later. Oh, he ran right into the mix over here, which is not good for him. It's good for me. Again, let's get Big Ol' Brute here moving. And he's moving his big ol' ass down the lane. Here we go. And, oh, the rat is not afraid of me, but he will be very soon. It's like the big arm of a rat trap coming down on your little face. See you later. And he is gone as well. This guy is cleanup crew for the most part. Go ahead and put him onto the ambush, so if another rat comes running around that corner, we can take care of him. And see, he's locked himself up here. I'm not sure what he was thinking, why he brought both of these guys over here when he knew I could come over here. So I have a mercenary gunman, the captain, right up on their face, guy with dual hammers, and dude with giant axe. He is another one of the leader-looking characters. He's a big badass, so let's go ahead and take a swipe at this dude. Oh, God, really? Really? Come on. He's almost dead. 11 hit points, come on. And there it is, 30. And he just did sort of a dead cat bounce up after I hit him and fell right back down, so goodbye. Goodbye, little rat fellow. And here we go. Oh, see, and as we were talking about, he's got a 95% chance to do 24 damage. Well, 20, oh, I'm sorry, 20 to 28 damage. That seems to be much more consistent than, say, going for a 45% chance with a spell that does a little bit more damage than that. So I'm not sure how they're going to balance that mechanic down the road, but we will have to wait and see. As it is only Update 3, I'm not sure how many more updates there are, but I imagine there's going to be quite a few. Because they haven't implemented even half of the game so far. You don't have your armory, you can't collect experience, you can't collect loot. If I were somebody looking to purchase a game, if you're die hard and you know you're going to buy this game no matter what, I would go ahead, if you're going to buy the game no matter what, I would just go ahead and buy it. So you can get some practice in on the levels, start to learn the maps and the tactics that you can use. If you're not sure, if you're on the fence, I would go ahead and wait till either the game is finished, or if I feel like it's polished enough, I will let you guys know, as I will be covering all the updates as they come out. I thought that the development of this game would go a little bit quicker than it has, but as long as the end product is as awesome as this game could be, then it'll be worth the wait for me. So, no big deal. I have played, I don't know, 20 or 30 matches online. Pretty fun stuff, but I didn't think you guys wanted a video of every single match. So I'm just doing, just touching on the topics as they come along. And here we go. Switch the mercenary leader back into the shield and axe. Mostly to defend him, but also you get the nice uppage and percentage of hit. So I went ahead and I pulled the trigger and made that decision. So, and here we go. This guy, don't want to overwatch. Let's see. Ooh, let's take a look in this room over here. Looks very interesting. Just to see some of the aesthetics here. Since I'm not really sure that this guy's going to have a chance We got skull coming out of the top of the cavern, pile of bones, all kinds of creepy things hanging from the ceiling. I don't know, those are hollowed maces with green glowy-ish icky stuff. But I didn't step in any traps, so I'm not really sure what's going on there. And, let's go ahead and reload. And we're going to go ahead and go into Overwatch, just in case another one of those little rats creeps up. That particular character is not going to shoot through his friends, so that Overwatch is going to do no good against those two rats that are already there. But if another one peeks up around the corner, and I thought I saw one running that way, that Overwatch will shoot him as he comes up the stairs, and that is what I was hoping to do. And again, we're going to head and squash the skull of another little rat here. Probably. Yeah, he's looking pretty ill right now, and I think I got another shot even now. So unless I miss, he's going to be roadkill, and he is roadkill. And they are down to 33%. So that means that they will probably be checking out pretty soon. I've only lost one character. I think they've lost, what, 4 now? 4 different characters, and they're about to lose this little guy right here as well. Look at that. Now, this guy only does get 1 shot, so he's going to go ahead, take that shot. We'll go into dodge. And hopefully, with the big Axeman, he will be taken out next. Oh, and it is the big Axeman. Come on, big Axeman. I have faith in you. Oh, yes. Another dead cat bounce for the little rat. And that is good. It is good. Now they are down to 17%. Which probably means I've already taken out their leaders. Let's go ahead and take a swipe at this guy. No? Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's go back to this target because he thinks he's almost dead. And he is now out of action as well. They are down to 1% chance to not roll a fail, which means, you know, 1 time out of 100, they're not going to run away. So I'm pretty sure this one's in the bag here. Speaking of bags, there's bags I can't get. So, come on, guys. Come on, focus. Give me some loot. Give me some experience. Let me start to build my team. I don't want the cheating factor. I don't want to just, you know, hit a tittle button, type in a word, and say, oh, look, all my characters are max level. I understand that you kind of want to preview some of the special cool things that you guys got planned, but that's just not the way to do it, guys. Hit the experience first. Get that stuff in place. I can even go without the loot as long as you give me the experience first, so I can level up my own guys instead of just cheating and hitting a button. I know it's not cheating because everybody can do it, but still, it just feels ugh. There's no easier way to kill my joy in a game as than to just allow me to bypass the grind. Now, there is such a thing as too much grind, but I don't want to just cheese off and say, okay, well, I'll just start off with my most powerful characters ever devised, and now that I know what every single character does and there's no incentive for me to go out there and grind, I'll lose interest in the game. So I chose not to. So if you guys are looking for that, I'm sure there are plenty other YouTubers out there that are going to play at max level 10. I've seen a lot of videos out there, some pretty sweet players that are really into this game, so you can go check those guys out. But for me, I'm going to wait until I can actually start to build my characters. And oh, look at all the eerie green ghosts rising from the grave. Rise from your grave. I bet you nobody remembers what game that is from. You have to be a pretty old gamer or be into retro games to know what that's from. I'll give you a hint. It is on the Sega... Is it the Sega Master System or the Genesis? I think it was from the Genesis, actually. Oh, and we got one guy here that we haven't taken a look at. They have a 0% routing chance. I was just kind of hoping if I could to kill every single rat that is available. And no, he's not down here. I don't know where the hell he went. So we'll just go ahead and do ambush here. And hopefully chase him down with another guy. Like this one. This one would be a nice one to chase him down with. So, no. Ceiling fell in on me. Ooh, nice shadow. That's some good work on the graphics. Nice lighting, dynamic lighting. And if it comes down this way, I'll get him with a big axe. And I think we'll just go ahead and make a rat kebab here. Nope, not dead yet, huh? Wow, I'm amazed. So that means there are 2 characters left. This little bad boy right here, which is about to be go bye-bye. Yep, bye-bye. And then we have one more, but looks like the one more gets to take his turn, so that should probably do it for this video. I am thinking. Run away! Run away! Victory! Anyways, guys, thanks for watching Mitsurugi Jones, and we will check you guys next time.